Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night and that you'll enjoy the video. And thank you so much for watching.
Y'all, if there's one thing that men have is the audacity. It's the audacity. This morning, I have a hair appointment, right? And I'm booking extensions because I cut my hair because my mom's in chemo and I wanted to cut my hair for her, but she's getting out of chemo, so I want my hair extensions. I miss my long hair and I love long hair. So I'm over here telling my baby daddy, like, hey, can you watch her tomorrow? Da da da. And yeah, this week I've been busy because your girl's going through a little identity crisis. Like, I just want to find myself again. I want to feel beautiful again. After having a baby and postpartum and just going through like a breakup, you're like losing yourself, and I just want to do stuff for myself to make myself feel better. So let's say my baby daddy gives me a car payment. He gives me my car payment. This man has the audacity to get mad because he's like, I'm not giving you money for yourself. I'm giving you money for the whatever. And I'm just like, sir, the money that you give me is not for, I come up with the rest of the money. And not only that, the only reason why you're not even spending money like on rent or whatever is because my dad is like the provider, the male provider in my life. He gives me an apartment. My dad put the down payment for my car. My dad is like the most amazing man ever. And the fact that he's over here like trying to like tell me what to do when my dad doesn't even do that, when my dad provides like my living, it's daddy's money. It really is. My dad is like the best provider, the best man. My dad is the best man I know. And for him to be throwing like my car payment in my face, like, I give you this, sir, who do you think comes up with my car insurance? Who do you think comes up with the Edison bill? Who do you think comes up with my phone bill? The Wi-Fi, everything else I come up with. So if I have a little money to spend, not because of you, but because my dad provides for me, I can get it.
Yeah, the only audacity that man has that I can think of is him still paying for your car. You expect your ex, your baby daddy, to still pay your rent? This is that princess mentality taken to a whole different level. Or is this what strong and independent really means? You're at least in your late 20s and your dad is still paying your bills? How about his audacity? You come up with the rest of the money, you can get it. You come up with the rest of the money by begging your dad to give you some money. And yet somehow you're talking about a man's audacity.
Okay, anyways, I feel like I do a good job of being aware of my surroundings. And I was going to the elevator. I pressed, the down button, and I turned around. There was a dude behind me, 2 phones, and one was like on his arm down but facing up. And I was like, no, I know, man, you're trying to video me get a sneaky peeky up my skirt. No. So I said, ew, to which this poor man looked at me like I'd lost my goddamn mind and just started was super uncomfortable. He put both phones away, and I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. And he goes, I'm not even from here. I'm like, first of all, I don't know what that has to do with videoing women. Anyways, but I just was like, I'm so sorry. I thought, like men's, most, maybe some, will video girls without them knowing, and it's disgusting. And I thought that was the case, but it wasn't. So guy at the mall, I'm so terribly sorry. I'm so sorry.
Well, at least you said you're sorry, so I guess that counts for something. And at least you didn't call the cops on him, so he should count his blessings, I guess. Maybe he said I'm not from around here because not everyone is on your level of cuckoo. I don't even care how short your skirt was, but even if it was as short as a t-shirt, it would still take him bending down to be able to film underneath your skirt. But he wasn't, he was just standing there. And you still took him for a creep. And then you wonder why men don't want to deal with any of you.
Okay, imagine you're dating this guy, right? And he's asked you out on a date, and all he said is that he's made reservations and he's sorted it all out, and all you have to do is get ready, and he's going to pick you up at 8. So 8 o'clock comes, you're ready, you're looking cute, and he comes over and he's picking you up, and the first thing he says is how gorgeous you look, and he's literally gushing about how beautiful his date you are. And then you go to his car, he opens the car door for you, you get in, and you drive to the restaurant. He's taking you to a restaurant that he knows you'll love because he paid attention when you were saying what your favorite cuisine was. You go in, he's off his phone, he's not looking around at anyone else. His attention is 100% on you, and you guys are having the best conversation and eating delicious food. The convo is flowing, you guys are just asking each other questions and getting to know each other on a deeper level. It's great vibes. The end of the dinner comes, he gets the bill like a gentleman, and then you walk out and he drops you home. Yes, so you said that you wanted to take it slow, so he's being super respectful of that, not suggestive at all, and all he wants to do is make sure that you get home safe. Before you walk through the front door, he assures you as to how much he actually enjoyed the day and how much he can't wait to see you again. And then surprise, the next day he texts you again because he actually wants to see you again and he's following through with what he said. Okay, have you imagined all of that? The whole scenario I've just said, yeah? That is literally the bare minimum. If the guy you are dating is not doing any of that for you, dump him.
Yep, I think I've seen this movie before. I think you're describing pretty much every romantic comedy ever made. A guy will put his entire life on hold and you just need to be there, I guess. I guess in your head that sounds like a great movie, but that is just a movie. In real life, first you will need to find a man that is willing to date you. Then he will have to agree with you that everything he does for you is the bare minimum. And only after pigs start flying you worry about dumping him.
Okay. Can someone tell me what the condition is called where you're swiping on the apps and literally every single man gives you the ick? What is that called? Because I have no problem falling in love with most men that I meet in real life, who are not good for me, might I add. What is this called? What is my problem? Can someone help me?
Well, you asked for it, so sure. That condition you're talking about is delusion. You're delusional for thinking you are something you're not. You're trying to date up because a 5 or a 6 will give you the ick, and it's not happening because you are maybe a 6, and men that are 8s or 9s are not looking at you that way. Some of them will consider you for a night, some of them will not even bother. If you're looking for help, don't look for help on TikTok. Seek out professional help, and maybe then you'll realize what level you're on. Look at someone that is on your level, and maybe you'll think we would actually look good together. Or you can still get played for a few more years, and then from 6 you'll go down to 4, and you'll be lucky if you're ever gonna find a 2 that will give you a second look. Okay, let's see now. 3 reasons you should date me. You'll be a stay-at-home husband. Yeah, it really doesn't sound like me, so I'm gonna pass. You probably only need a stay-at-home husband just so he can clean your room. Also, that was only 1 point. Whatever. Now here are my 3 points why I would never date someone like you. Tattoos, piercing, and an OF account. And I can easily ignore the tattoos and the piercing. But the last one, nah, I'm good.
Every time I open the door for Kate, watch what she does.
I don't even do anything. It's
What?
not that weird.
Yes, it is. Watch.
No, it's not.
Watch what she does.
It's not even.
Ready? Look. What?
I want to open your door for you.
Guys, she does that every single time.
Because you open my door, so I figure I should open your door.
How cute is that? Get both of you. No, but in all seriousness, and I'm not even sure if that is just for TikTok or not, but apparently they are married. So I guess miracle happens when you're reciprocating the same energy that you're receiving. I guess he was on the light switch on time frame. And if you've seen my previous video, you know what I'm talking about. And if you don't consider everything that a man is doing for you the bare minimum, the craziest things happen. You get married. Who could have guessed that?
I have zero patience when it comes to interacting with guys before our first date. Oh my God, first strike, you're out. Why would I give you any chances? I don't know you. And I know wonderful people who deal with just like from men. Like the guys will reschedule on them like 30 million times and they're still trying to find a date to make it work. What? How many times are you going to give somebody the benefit of the doubt before you realize I should just doubt this person? So I'm not going on a date tonight. I was supposed to, and I'm not because he didn't tell me what time we're supposed to meet. It's the day of the day. It's the afternoon of the day of the day. What if it took me 10 hours to get ready? I'd be So, yeah, I told my friends I'm not going, and they were like, Dylan, why wouldn't you just message him and ask if you were still on for today? You want me to do what? You want me to message a guy who DM'd me asking to take me out, and you want me to ask him if he still wants to take me on the date that he asked me to go on? No, thank you. The person who asked the other person on the date is responsible for everything. That's why I don't ask people on dates. So I'm not going. I didn't tell him I'm not going, but figure he'll figure it out.
Okay, you figure it out. Oh no, wait, not you. Nah, you're married. Yeah, now that's better. You're gonna figure that out waiting, hoping he's gonna text you. Well, that makes sense. Now don't get me wrong, I'm a man and I'm old school like that. I do believe that if you ask someone on a date, you let her know the date, the time, and the location if you're not gonna pick her up. But after that, you're both responsible to have some communication with each other. You're just waiting for things to happen, you're gonna be waiting for a long time. Maybe put in some effort if you're expecting to be taken on dates.
he does this one thing, he is 1000% toxic. Any man, any grown man that rides his bicycle and is part of a bicycle group is toxic as run. Don't message him back. Don't ever talk to him because he is one toxic mother and he's probably a Pisces.
Tell me your ex rides bicycles without telling me your ex rides bicycles. Number one trait of any toxic man, yeah, I know, we breed. Or maybe, just maybe, you're butthurt because he left. And probably even more mad that you cannot key his car because he doesn't have one, he rides bicycles. But that's fine, we'll stay toxic, you stay mad.
Come on, boys. This isn't Tinder. If you're looking for Fanny, you're on the wrong f***ing app.
Yeah, I know, right? This is an app where you're all advertising your OAF accounts. There are 10 years old on this app. Who cares? Not you anyway, because you made that video. Desperate times call for desperate measures? Well, not when there's kids watching your content. Nah, but what can I expect? You don't even care about your own. Of course, you're not gonna care about others.
Have you ever cheated on anyone?
Yes.
Why did you cheat on him?
Because I was unhappy.
All right. What's his name? You should say his name and apologize.
Ah, were you really? She had absolutely no problem saying she cheated. Only when it came to apologizing to her ex, she had a problem and she started covering her face. Being unhappy is just an excuse. You cheated because you belong to the streets. You can always leave the relationship first before you get into someone else's bed. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. It's time to end this video here. As always, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe and I will see you in the next one.